Our spotlight story tonight is about a plan from Soap Lake Conservancy members to scare off problematic geese from the lake by using a remote-controlled airplane. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
You could call them Soap Lake's Geese Police. Soap Lake Conservancy members hope to launch a remote-controlled plane soon to gently harass the pesky Canada geese that land on popular West Beach. The quality of Soap Lake's mineral water is the Conservancy's big concern. The problem is pollution from goose droppings. Too many geese leave behind too much waste, and the Conservancy also wants to make sure beachgoers don't step in it. Soap Lake City Councilman John Glasgow, who doubles as chairman of the Soap Lake Conservancy, says the geese have to go. Glasgow says the goose droppings are indeed polluting the lake, which in effect fertilizes and could increase blooms of algae.
It's one of the significant inputs into the lake, considering how little mineral is probably getting into the lake now, so that probably the number one problem would be nitrogen, which is residual from the breakdown of the sewage from the geese.
Then there's the problem that geese leave behind for beachgoers to find.
Also, the beaches are fouled by the geese, and it's very unpleasant for people to put a towel down and find stuff stuck to it on the bottom when they get up. So we would prefer the beaches to be clean, and of course there's people that prefer that we would leave the geese alone. So we're kind of caught in the middle of this one.
The solution, as Glasgow and others with the Conservancy see, is chasing off the geese using a remote-controlled plane. The plane would not harm the geese, just corral and drive them off the beach and lake.
So the only effective way, and we learned this just from studying the internet, there's golf courses in California that effectively use aircraft, model aircraft, to fly at the geese, and it causes them to sort of take off in a flock, and they all behave in a flock. And if you can protect or prevent the geese from returning to their spot where they're comfortable, they're only comfortable in the open.
Soap Lake Conservancy Secretary-Treasurer Gene Wing, who grew up in Soap Lake, says the goose problem did not always exist on the lake.
I moved here in 1955. I was almost 6 years old, so I learned to swim out here in the lake right here on this beach. We did not have geese here like we do now. It's kind of a mess here. It wouldn't be a pleasant place to swim.
Wing says he believes farm fields near the lake attract the geese.
It's just due that there's more places for the geese to feed around here, and also the salinity of the lake is decreased over time, and apparently it doesn't bother the geese.
Glasgow intends to discuss the issue with his fellow Soap Lake City Council members in an effort to inform residents that planes would not be harmful to the geese while keeping them off the lake and its beaches. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.